This is a little fun thing, and this is called playtime, and it refers to the entire video recording, not just the first part where I'm talking with two women and we're playing a little game. Okay, playtime refers to the whole thing, not playtime with these two women. This is just a little hide and seek to begin with two women. And it goes like this. I remember a time when I was talking with two women, when I decided to have a little fun. So while both were listening to me, I began to arouse Mary's, the first woman, her attention to the fact that I was trying to communicate something specific to her, but not her friend June. Now, I did this by noticing Mary's total physiological reaction to me and my words, and noticed that June's responses were of a somewhat different nature. So I was able to communicate with Mary while effectively cloaking what I was doing from June by using this attuned channel of our psyches with Mary without June realizing I was simultaneously communicating something very different than my words to Mary. Both were close to me and facing me. So while carrying on a normal conversation with both and using this other channel for communication with Mary, I told Mary I wanted her to answer my next question with a question. Further, she knew it was a game we were playing and that her friend June was in fact not hearing what I was doing with her. Having gotten Mary's okay to do this, I then wrapped it up and turned to June to check her out and said, "Did you understand what I was saying?" And she replied, "Yes." I turned to Mary and asked the same question. "Did you understand what I said?" And she replied, "What do you think?" Very entertaining. You see, she got the message. June did not, even though I communicated while I was talking in a normal conversation to June and seemingly to Mary, as far as June was concerned. But in fact, I was communicating something, a meaning entirely different from what I was saying with my words. And it took quite a while to get Mary from answering everything with a question after that, and to realize that in fact the game was over. Well, how did that happen? That while talking to them both, I was able to keep June occupied with the words while giving Mary explicit instructions to answer when I finished giving her instructions, that she was to answer my next question with a question, and that we would test June to show she had in fact been cloaked from hearing what Mary and I were doing, even though June was right next to us, listening and thinking she was hearing what we were talking about. Well, June was amused when we showed her that we'd been playing a little hide and seek. Well, this goes to show that meanings can be two different things, communicated at the same time through different channels of some sort. One can listen on one channel or both, depending on one's capabilities. Because here you see, I was speaking in one channel and I was also communicating on the other channel simultaneously. But it goes to show that one meaning was conveyed through a mutual attunement of a kind without regard to any specific words to one woman, Mary, while I spoke to June in a normal conversation. Thus one can see the channels are independent. Words themselves have no inherent meaning. Or do they?